let me love you.
Hey you guys, it's Midnight here, back for another video, and today I'll be doing a review for The Glory, which is a 2022 drama that is that basically starts off with a former victim of school violence seeks revenge on her bullies after taking up a job as a homeroom teacher at the elementary school of the bully's child. Now, before I even get into this show, I just want to say, trigger warning. This show is very it has strong language. It's very violent, and of course abuse and all that stuff. And there is sexual stuff in this as well. So I just want to let you guys know before, if you guys decide to like watch the show and give it a try and stuff like that. And yes, there will be spoilers. As you guys know, if you're new to the channel, there will definitely be spoilers. So if you have not watched the show, please step away and go watch it or give it a try, and stuff like that. So yes. Okay, so starting off with the characters, and also before, I want to also say I'm so sorry if I butcher these names. My apologies, my apologies. My Korean is a bit just atrocious at the moment. God, y'all already know I don't really do much Korean dramas on my channel, but I'm trying to make up the effort, okay? Okay, so our main characters is Song Hae Kyo, who plays Moon Dong Un, who is our protagonist. Then you have Lee Dong Hyun, who plays Ju Yong Jun, who's the doctor in the show. He's the doctor. Then you have our main protagonists in the series, Lim Ji Yeon, who plays Park Yo Jin, Jin Yo Un, who plays the young Park Yeon-ji. She's a weather presenter and the ringleader of the group. Then you have Park Sung-hoon, who plays John Jae-jun. And then Song Byung-gun, who plays young John Jae-jun. He is the colorblind hero of a country club. Then you have Cha Jun-young, who plays Choi Hae-jung. And then Song Ji-woo, who plays the young Joy Hai-jung. She's a air stewardess and the lowest authority in the group. Then you have Kim Hae-era, who plays Lee Sara, and then Bae Kang-hae, who plays young Lee Sara. She's a member of the church choir that her father leads, loves to draw abstract pictures, and has a habit of smoking drugs. And then last but not least, you have Kim Gu-woo, who plays Song Mi-yo, and Seo Woo-yuk, who plays the young Song Mi-yo. He works as an errand boy for Jae-jun and a drug dealer for Sara. Now, I have to say that like everybody did amazing, like all the actresses and actors, even the young actors and actors who plays the young characters of themselves, phenomenal. So I have to give it up to like everybody. Even of course Kim, not Kim, but Sung Hae Kyo herself. Amazing. Like, I just have to say that. Now, of course, I'm going to go into the plot and basically start off with what I liked about the show. Number one is the pacing. The pacing is good. Like, that's all I have to say. Like, it's just really good. It's not like slow pacing to the point where you just sit there and like, oh my God, like you feel like you're waiting for days for something to happen. No, the pacing is just where it needs to be. Second is it gets straight to the point. Like right in episode 1, and I can just say this too, like everything starts happening. And that's why for most people that I've seen, like I've seen other people's reviews, this show is very hard to it's very hard to sit through because of like not only the violence, but just the fact that everything happens all at once. Like everything happens, like they just don't really like, they don't, I guess you would say, hesitate to like just give you everything at one time. Like they're just like, here, this is what this show is going to be about. Like, So that's another thing I like. Number 3, it gets you very hooked right away. Like I like again, like I said, I understand that like this show again is very hard for many people to sit through. So for me personally, I it was not really hard for me to sit through. Like yes, the amount of violence was pretty like disgusting and just horrific. I was just like ew. Like I was just shocked, but at the same time, like I did not have to take breaks in between watching this show. Now, if you have to, there's no shame in that. And I would definitely recommend it. But like me, it was just that good that I just was just like, yeah, I'm going to just watch this. Like this show literally took me like 2.5 days to watch. Like literally. If I didn't have to go to work, then it would have just took me one day. But yeah, that's how good it was. Um, and then you have the suspense. Amazing. Like they kept the suspense even with like the music and everything. Like everything was just build up after build up. And I think they really did good with it. Another thing that I feel like they also did good with, and this is like the last thing, is the accurate display of bullying in Korea. Now, if you are a foreigner, and when I mean by foreigner, I'm not talking about like you being like non-Asian. I'm talking about like if you don't know about like the culture, or like like me personally, like even though yes, I'm a foreigner, I'm not Asian or what, at least I'm not Korean. Let me just say that. Um uh for me personally, like I am very well aware of like Korean culture, Korean society, all that stuff, because I'm not new. Like I'm a K-pop fan, and I am like basically I grew up on Asian entertainment, Asian media, all that stuff, Asian culture. Grew up on all that stuff. So for me, none of this is new to me. It's nothing surprising. But like to somebody who's never watched K dramas or listened to K-pop or anything like that, that may be new. This is like a culture shock to them, and whatnot. So I would understand, because I've seen a lot of people say, like other like YouTubers who decided to like give this show a try and stuff like that. Like, it's kind of like, I don't want to say funny, but it's kind of like, different to hear them think that, like, that the bullying and like the way that the bullying was done, like the fact that like how horrific the bullying was to get you to basically be on the main protagonist side. And for me personally, this is based off of a true story. So I'm just gonna put that out there. But for me, it's like bullying is bad. And I'm saying this as someone who's a victim of bullying myself. Like, don't get me wrong, my bullying was nowhere near the main protagonist bullying. But I say, honey, bullying is just not okay. Like, I'm sorry. But like, I didn't need the bullying to be this horrific to be on her side. Like, I'm telling you, like, I didn't need that. Like, oh my God, everybody, like, I'm telling you, like, all the protagonists, like, in this show was just garbage. Like, garbage. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's go into the things that I did not like. And that was the fact that it drags. And when I say it drags, like it drags, like the duration between scenes do drag. Like there are some scenes that could have been shorter, because some of the episodes itself are shorter than, like, let's just say episode 1. Like maybe like episode 2 would be shorter than episode 1 and stuff like that. So yeah, some durations of the scenes could have been a lot shorter than what it needed to be. And last but not least, I don't think, because I'm pretty much kind of on the fence on the about this. Like I have a love-hate relationship with shows like this, because of the fact that it's like I just think about, like, is this going to have any impact on Korean society at all? Like, and I really don't think that. Like, I just feel like this show is like for pure entertainment, like, and stuff like that. I don't think people are gonna really try to find a way to like actually have a conversation about this. And I'm talking about like, again, Korean society finding a way to like prevent stuff like this from happening and stuff like that, because again, disgusting. And it's very disgusting to me that this is based off of a true story, so that's the bigger thing for me. um so yeah, so I'm pretty much on a fence about this, like what impact is this going to have on Korean society when we talk about bullying, because already in the recent years a lot of Korean celebrities, idols, people in the acting industry has been called out for bullying and stuff like this. So I'm just on a fence on what type of impact is this going to have. So that's my whole thing. But nonetheless, I feel like this is a good show. This is a very good watch. I'm also going to be doing another review for like part two of this show, since it's coming out like in March, which is like right around the corner. So, like I said, this is very much a good watch, and I do suggest people do like watch this. I mean, if you can, that's fine, that's cool. You know, don't try to force yourself to watch something that's very triggering like this. But all in all, this is a pretty good show. So, yeah. Anyway, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please do subscribe and please hit that bell notification for uploads from me. Bye, you guys.
Let me